What is up guys, Master of here, and today I'm going to show you some gameplay of all the sunflowers available on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. So you probably all have played as the normal sunflower before, so I don't need to show you that. Here is the fire flower. So all of these have kind of the same abilities that the other versions of the other characters have. So obviously the fire flower has a kind of burning effect, so after you've played from and shot someone, he will burn people. He's pretty effective, I'm not gonna lie, he's actually pretty damn effective, but the kind of damage he does compared to his counterpart, normal sunflower, I don't know if the burn is worth it. So anyway, let's find out. So he does a normal 5 damage on people, and then he burns 5 every 1 or 2 seconds, I believe. So, as you can see here, we'll take these guys out. So if you get critical hits on people, you're going to be getting around 7. It's about 7 hit points or health points like taken down each time, which isn't bad. And if you kind of get a good amount of hits onto them and then you let them burn, it works out pretty effectively. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty effective, and you can get quite a few good kills by doing it. So let's try and plant this bomb up here. Needs to go up to the roof. Oh shit, we're gonna get killed. Damn it, we got killed. But yeah, he's pretty effective. He's just a bit. You know, I don't know if that burn is really worth it. It's, you know, it's not something that I would like jump to say use that shit right now. So now is the power flower. Now the power flower I find a great sunflower, but not in this game mode, not in any online game mode like this. I do not like to use the power flower. Now, the reason for that is, as you can see, we're getting 4 shots on there. I don't know if that was just because of the range. I swear it should be a 5. But I believe we get about a 4 or a 5. And there you go. There you go. There's a 6. And you get... So it's the same, basically, power. It's a really low power. But the only issue with it is it doesn't have an afterburn. It doesn't have an after effect. But if you are around a horde... So this might work well here. If you are around a horde of people, you will get... obviously damage on more than one person. So because there is like a load of people, you'll get damage on quite a few of them, and that works out really well. So why do I like this one so much? I love this one on Garden Ops. If you're going to be a sunflower in Garden Ops, I highly suggest that you destroy them with this sunflower. I don't know if you saw there, but my sunflower, dark flower there, just got a kill as well, which was pretty nice. Because, for example, say everyone's around a bomb or around the base, like I'm pretending that's the base. When you get shots out on one person, it will cross, zigzag, zap, and injure every other zombie around. Now, as they all have really low health, it works really effectively because obviously they don't require much damage to die. Now, in this game mode, it doesn't work too badly because there is quite a few people. But otherwise, it's, you know, it's not worth it, especially on Team Vanquished, where like people can be anywhere and everywhere. I just don't think it's worth it. So now this is the Shadow Flower. The Shadow Flower is also pretty good. He's probably one of the best alternatives from the normal Sunflower. Now the Shadow Flower has a really good critical rate or critical shot kind of. So I don't know how to word it. You're more likely to get critical hits with this sunflower, which is obviously a great thing because critical hits equal kills, kills equal points, points equal coins. You know, it kind of goes on like that. But it's also pretty good, pretty damaging, and I mean, it's an alright one to use. I mean, I don't have anything against it. I think it looks pretty badass. So if you're just going to use these guys for the looks, then yeah, definitely go for the Shadow guy. He looks pretty damn cool. But otherwise, he's just an all-rounder. He's very much like the normal sunflower, I find. He's an all-rounder. He's good. You know, he's good. So if you're good at accuracy, you're good at getting those critical hits on the face, that kind of thing, then I suggest using him because he is effective, especially when you get the critical hits. So as you can see here, we're rocking like a 9 at that distance. Close up, it's about a 12. So there you go, we're getting into 10 as we get a little bit closer again. So you can tell just by this little bit of gameplay we've done at the moment, he's pretty effective to use because he's got a good fire rate. So is like just as the normal sunflower does, and he's pretty damaging. And he's pretty fun to use. I quite like using it. I think it's because they're an automatic, and there is no automatic in the plants except for the sunflowers and obviously the Commando P. I think that's why he's probably a really effective and fun one to use. Fuck off. Take my sunflower. Take my sunbeam. What way are you coming out? You coming out this way? Yeah? No, that way. Oh shit, I got destroyed. Right, so let's move this on to our last couple. Now the bomb is nearly going to go off, so we might need to do another game after this. But let's move on. So we've got now the Mystic P and the Metal P. Now the Mystic P is kind of strange. I showed you gameplay of him before. He basically needs to charge up his ability like this. which looks pretty damn cool, to be fair. And then he lets it all out on one victim, and it does a lot of damage. So let's see if we can get this guy before it ends. No, he's dead. Where is someone? Come on, someone come into my view. No, no one's going to come in. There we go. So, yeah, he does a lot of damage. I'll show you some more gameplay of him on the next game mode that we join. So then, let's carry on some gameplay with the Mystic Flower. So as I was saying, the Mystic Flower has kind of this weird build-up kind of shooting thing it does, where you have to power it up and then shoot it out. So it looks pretty awesome, and it does do a lot of damage, but it takes a long time to power up. So let's see how long it takes. So not fully powered, not fully powered, fully powered, fully powered, now. So now it's ready to go. So, you know, that's like a 4 or 5 seconds or something crazy like that, which you don't really have in this game mode unless you sit back and kind of take a back foot and try and almost snipe it. But the only issue with it when you're trying to snipe it is that it's not an instant shot. So if someone's sat on the other side of the map, you aim and you think, oh shit, yeah, I'm going to get this kill. You won't get the kill because it doesn't instantly throw it at someone. Oh my god, we just got fucked. Wow, I don't know how that happened. So yeah, you basically need to, like, first of all, charge it up, and then second of all, guess where they're going to be. And if they turn or stop, you know, that's a hell of a lot of time wasted charging something up that doesn't work. So it does have a normal semi-automatic kind of fire to it like this. And it doesn't do, I mean, it doesn't do too bad damage. As you can see here, you're getting a 10 or a 12 just by doing that. But considering how much ammo it has, and, you know, it's just not worth it. It's simply not worth it. But there you go. There is a non-critical hit. You can see it did 64 damage, which is good. But, okay, now it is good. It's not too bad. But when you think of 64 damage, it sounds high, yeah? But it's only 2 shots of a pea shooter. And a pea shooter can fire 2 shots off of that in, you know, 2 seconds. So it's really, really not worth it. And it's one of my least... I mean... oh, God, sorry about that. I got a cough then. Don't get me wrong. It's awesome if you can master it. But mastering of it isn't always going to be guaranteed great. And to be honest, as you can see, I'm getting fucking frustrated with it anyway. So let's move on to the Metal Petal. Now, the Metal Petal is the last one. I think this is, I believe, I'm not 100% sure on this. I believe you have to be level 10 to get this guy. So, why do you have to be level 10 to get this guy, did you just ask? You probably did just ask that, because it's friggin' awesome. So, the great thing about this one is it has metal petals. Now, obviously that means jack shit, because it is just, you know, metal petals. It's a style look. Wrong, buddy. It's not just for style, it's also for armor. It has a really strong armor. So, that's basically what the metal petal does to it, is it gives it this really unique armor that brings you up to 150 HP, hit points, or I don't know what they call it in this game. I guess just health, I'll call it. Which is 50 more than the average sunflower. So the average sunflower starts off with 100 hit points, health points, whatever you want to call them. But this one starts off with an amazing 150 points, which actually can do a lot of good. Especially if you're playing on Garden Ops, I found that the Metal Petal did do a lot of help. Whenever I played as the Sunflower, I either played as it on Garden Ops as this bad boy, the Metal Petal, or the Power Flower, whatever you call it, because that did obviously the kind of shocking damage. But as you can see, even here on that battle, if we weren't this guy then, we would have been fucked. We'd have been died, we'd have literally been game over, and but obviously as we had that extra 50 health, it really helps out, and it really does help out a lot. Again, we would have died now, but we didn't because we have the extra health. So what I'm just trying to say is it is worth it. I know, I mean, some people say, oh, only 50 health, that's nothing, that's peanuts. It's really not. It's really effective and a good amount. It's not too overpowered where people are like, oh my god, you can't kill the bastard, but it's not too little where people get frustrated with it. Anyway, guys, looks like that is going to be the end of this game. No, it's not. We've got some more gameplay. Let's go back out and use this Metal Petal for a little bit longer and see what else. See if we can get some kills with it. Now, as you can see, I'm not bad with the Sunflowers, don't get me wrong, but I am not the best with them. It's not my favorite people to use. I mean, I like to heal. I like to be the kind of helper in the team, but I prefer to go out, kick some ass, and, like, show off some kind of, like, killing skills rather than show off my healing and gay kind of pathetic skills, which you do have with the Sunflower, because you just go around healing everyone and holding everyone's hand, and you just look like some queer guys running around. Now, that's not always an issue, because obviously we beg when we're playing this game for people to be the Sunflower, because if there's a Sunflower around, you're probably going to survive more when you're trying to do your attacking, when you're trying to get your kill streaks, So we need sunflowers in the game. So I take that back saying they're gay. Use them. They're the best thing ever. You'll love it. But yeah, it's just, you know, it's just not... I mean, it's good, but it's not amazing. These are absolutely 100% the one thing you need in Garden Ops. You need one of these. I mean, obviously you don't. You can complete without Garden Ops before I get a load of comments of people saying, oh, I did it without Garden Ops, without a sunflower. Oh, you said you had to have it. I didn't say that. It is not vital, but it is suggested. I would say, why would you not have one of these in there? Just to heal your friends. As you can see now, I'm just healing people while I'm standing here shooting them. So not only am I doing a fair amount of damage, I'm also helping my team out and being a really, really nice guy. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this gameplay commentary showing you all of the sunflowers available on the game. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. That is going to be the last video from me today. Let's see how we did at the end. Hardly any coins. That sucks, asshole. And how do we do in the leaderboard? Come on, we got to be top 3. We came first on our team, and we got the most vanquishes, and we didn't get Vanquish Master. What is up with that? Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. You've been awesome. Peace out.